sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go here on Monday night. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Room to run right away. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. This one complete to Washington. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off?
And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, L.A. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, break. 18, pioneer. Let's go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Back to throw. He'll run again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will score. Touchdown, Bengals.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 14-7. The Chargers get set to kick it away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's fourth down. York's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10. Young. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Give up the middle with Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
It's first down, and it's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, here's Hall, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. To throw is Young. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They give to Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw, Young. He's got his big tight end, Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Young. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Young to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, LA. That one is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Give them 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 1st down. They will run it over center with Hall. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale.
He is in. Breece Hall. Touchdown Chargers. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Up the middle they go. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 14 on the pickup. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Trap roll 80.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Brings up second and
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. A run here with Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go, Reed, go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game.
Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. So, no shortage of... They face second down and 7. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down. On the run, here's Hall. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's second and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 8-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. They'll run. It's Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Here's Young. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall. Touchdown, L.A. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score, Chargers 38, Bengals 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line.
And he's got another one. Breece Hall, touchdown Chargers. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
It's now third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal,
They'll give up the middle with Hall. Breece Hall inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is devil.